यो भाई, हेलो हेलो। वेलकम बैक भाई। कौन कौन देख रहा है? अभिषेक। और भाई अभिषेक कैसा है? ये इमोजी 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 खेलना बंद करो। हाँ भाई, फिर मेन गेम खेलते हैं आगे तो। मैं देख रहा हूँ। हाँ, देख रहा मैं। पूरी देखेगा क्या? बिजी हो रहे हैं। आज अपना प्लान था। तू खेलता है गेंशिन? हेलो। नहीं, नहीं है। देख, तुझे पता है इस गेम के बारे में? मैं तो बहुत पहले से खेल रहा हूँ, 3 साल हो गए। नहीं खेलता। खेलनी चाहिए भाई, अच्छी गेम है। बहुत लोग खेलते हैं, जान पहचान के मेरे।
Time to go.
फिर क्या करता है इन दिनों? खैर, ये क्या पूछ रहा हूँ मैं स्क्रीन पे? ये सब नहीं पूछना है अपने को। अपन गेम खेल रहे हैं। हाँ। आज अपन बहुत सारे स्टोरी क्वेस्ट लगे करने को, बट अपन ये नहीं करते। या तो यही करते हैं, आज पहले कोई स्टोरी क्वेस्ट से शुरू करते हैं। तो क्रेजी हो रहा हूँ मैं। इसके बाद अपन लोकल लेजेंड फाइनल्स खेलता हूँ समटाइम्स। फाइनल्स, हाँ, जब बेटा में आई थी तब मैंने खेली थी। फिर वो भी नहीं खेली। कोई शूटर टाइप की गेम नहीं खेल रहा ना मैं। तो क्या लेके घूम रहा हूँ?
I trust you have packed ample food. Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
भाई ये दिलचस्प
These
ऐसे ही
could be
पड़ेगा।
salvaged for parts.
ये फ्री टू प्ले है या पेड? फ्री टू प्ले है, बट खेलेगा तो पेड हो जाएगा। समझेगा। फ्री है। देखो, अगर आना है वीसी तो आ जाना डिस्कॉर्ड पे, अपन नीचे लिंक होगा। अगर फ्री है तो आ जा। अभी और कहाँ पे है? मैं तो एक ही मिलेगा। तेरी आवाज बिल्कुल नहीं बदली है भाई, है ना? और ये आवाज अच्छे से बस उतना ही काफी है यार। मैं नहीं चाहता मेरी आवाज सुनना, और मेरी आवाज कैसी है अब उसका तो मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता। कितने ही है, हेलो, इतना भी टाइम नहीं हो गया तो ऐसी बातें क्यों कर रहा है कि जमाने हो गए भाई। करना क्या, वेट फॉर द हिडन पावर, लेकिन वाह भाई, ठीक है भाई, हेलो। यो यो भाई, स्टार एंटिटी भाई। खेलते हो क्या गेंशिन तुम भी? ओयो, ओयो, ओयो नहीं यार, यो बोलो, यो। ओयो तो सब जानते हैं, फिर गलत जाएगा। हाँ, खेलते हो क्या यार है? क्या करते हो, नेटलन खेला? बताओ बताओ। 57, नाइस है। मुलानी निकाल रहे हो? क्या है, ऑलरेडी निकाल ली हो? F2P पेड। बस क्वेस्ट खत्म, 2 रुपये का क्वेस्ट था भी। F2P भाई, क्रेजी 76 पे चीची आ रे भाई, सैड रे। चीची अभी भी आ जाए तो दुख तो होगा भाई।
Skyward!
दो नए,
Scatter!
2 स्टैंडर्ड एक्स्ट्रा है, उसके बाद भी चीची ही आ रही है तो किस्मत थोड़ी तो खराब है, बट ठीक है। नेक्स्ट 100 है। क्या प्लान कर रहे हो निकालने का? अब सीधा पायरो और ये बात ये हुई ना भाई, बड़े बड़े लोग, ये F2P वाले है ना, ऐसे ही क्रेजी होते हैं ना। हारने के बाद सीधा बड़ा पत्ता है, सीधा आर्कॉनी। ये सही है, सही है यार, आर्कॉन होती ही क्रेजी है तो क्या करे ना। शर्मा जी, अरे ये कौन है भाई? विद वेपन, हाँ ना, सही है भाई, विद वेपन निकालो, टाइम है, पता नहीं कब आएगी, इतना जल्दी नहीं आएगी मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है। शर्मा जी की बेटी, हेलो हेलो। नाम बड़ा यूनिक है आपका है। अराउंड 200 प्लस पुल जमा हो जाएंगे, हाँ हो जाएंगे, अगर तुम पेटी बिल्ड नहीं करो।
Yeah!
पेटी बिल्ड करना
Skyward!
वैसे भी अच्छी बात नहीं होती यार। मैं हूँ पेटी बिल्ड करने वाला दल्ला। देखो मेरी शक्ल जो कि दिख नहीं रही है, बट
Yeah!
इमेजिन कर सकते हो
Skyward!
तुम कोई भी दल्ले की जो पेटी बिल्ड करता है। मैं हूँ वो। वो क्या रहे क्विज पे, मैं पढ़ ही नहीं रहा। टेस्ट ले लें पहले।
Perhaps one should invent some form of curio to
नहीं,
serve
डर रखनी
magnetism.
चाहिए थी, वैसे टीम तो कौन सी इग्नोर करना। ब्रेक द सॉलिड, कैसे ब्रेक करे भाई, वो है क्या अपने पे यहाँ? वो समझा
Yeah!
मैं।
Skyward!
कूल डाउन है यार, मैं सोच रहा हूँ हो क्यों नहीं रहा। मर गया भाई।
Skyward!
कंटिन्यू फॉरवर्ड भाई, फॉरवर्ड का तुम
Strike a
पता।
pose!
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Time to shine! A stroke of good luck, and a very welcome one.
चैट पढ़ लो। चैट पढ़ी मैंने क्या? ओ भाई इतना कुछ हुआ क्या, पता नहीं क्या, बहुत कुछ हो गया भाई। अराउंड नवंबर को आएगी अराउंड। हाँ ग्रेजुएशन हो गया तेरा? हो गया है, हो गया है। नाव्या पे पीटी बिल्ड कर रहा था, 20 पीटी पे C1 नाव्या मिल गई भाई। ये लक भी क्रेजी है तुम्हारा। समझ, कैरेक्टर खेल के लेवल अप हो जाते हैं। एकदम लगा कि करना पड़ेगा, आइटम लगा के करना पड़ेगा। मेरा रैंक अभी 16 ही हुआ है। खेल के लेवल अप हो जाते हैं बट बहुत स्लो होते हैं। आइटम लगाओ, एक्सपी मटेरियल बहुत मिल जाते हैं। फार्म करो। अभी तुम्हारा एआर क्या है? 16 ना, 16 रेजन होते हैं। मैप में यह होगा रेजन, ये चांद जैसे हाफ, इसको रेजन कहते हैं। ये रिफ्रेश होते हैं। ये यूज़ करना, जितना जल्दी यूज़ करना शुरू करोगे उतना बढ़िया है। बैग में ले लाइन्स होते हैं, अभी तुम्हारे लिए बहुत बढ़िया बात है। ये ऐसे सर्कल्स होंगे ना तुम्हारे मैप पे, ये करो जितने हो सके, ब्लू वाले सर्कल करो। एक्सपी मटेरियल, ये एक्सपी मटेरियल होते हैं, इससे कैरेक्टर लेवल अप करो। और फार्म का इतना मुश्किल नहीं है, बस प्रॉब्लम है कि ओ फक मर गया। ऐसा है कि बस वो है कि खेलना पड़ता है, बहुत खेलना पड़ता है। टाइम टू टाइम रेजन उड़ाने पड़ते हैं, रेजन से जल्दी लेवल अप होता है। और प्रीमो चैट पर फ्रेजाइल, हाँ फ्रेजाइल यूज़ नहीं करने। फ्रेजाइल बिल्कुल, फ्रेजाइल क्या होते हैं? मेरे पे होंगे ही नहीं। ऐसा नहीं है, फ्रेजाइल है मेरे नहीं है भाई, करीब क्यों होंगे, क्या होगा? ये होते हैं फ्रेजाइल रेजन। ये तुम्हें लेवल अप करके और यहाँ वहाँ हर जगह से मिलेंगे। ये बैग में इस वाले जगह में सेव होते हैं ना, यहाँ पे। ये अराउंड 50-55 तक हो जाएंगे जब तक तुम AR 40 पहुंचोगे ना। AR 40 से पहले फ्रेजाइल बिल्कुल यूज़ नहीं करने, और वो AR 45 पे आर्टिफैक्ट ग्राइंड करते वक्त करते हैं यूज़। और अगर मैं कैरेक्टर लेवल जितना होगा कर दूँ तो मॉन्स्टर भी उस लेवल, कैरेक्टर लेवल अप से मॉन्स्टर लेवल अप का कोई लेना देना नहीं है, वर्ल्ड लेवल का लेना देना है। जब तुम एसेंशन, ये तुम्हारा हर 20-25 के बाद से ऐसे हर वर्ल्ड एसेंशन कोस्ट आता है ना, उसमें वर्ल्ड लेवल अप इंक्रीज होता है, ये वाले है ना। ये देखो 20, 25, 13 सब लेवल्स पे वर्ल्ड एसेंशन कोस्ट आएगा, उससे वर्ल्ड का लेवल अप होता है, मटेरियल ज़्यादा मिलते हैं और लेवल अप होते हैं मॉन्स्टर्स के, है ना। प्रीमोस, और प्रीमोस से कभी भी रेजन मत लेना, और प्रीमोस हमेशा सेव करना, और गेम में प्लानिंग करना होता है कौन सा 5 स्टार निकालना वगैरह वगैरह। वो तो तुम्हें टाइम के साथ सीख जाओगे, वरना तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, जो पसंद है लो भाई। अंत में गेम में तो मज़ा करना ही है मेन इम्पोर्टेंट ना। जो कैरेक्टर अच्छा लगा है लो, बट थोड़ा देख के लेना, बाद में दुख ना हो कि ये कैरेक्टर मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लगता, मैं यूज़ नहीं करता करती ऐसा वैसा, ये अच्छा नहीं लगता बाद में। फिशल टेनारे, नोएल, केया, मोना, एम्बर, लीसा मेन कैरेक्टर। टिग्नारी फिशल अच्छी है, मोना भी क्रेजी है, केया थोड़ा ऑप्शनल है, यूज़ करोगे तो बढ़िया है, नहीं करोगे तो नहीं भी कर सकते हो, मैंने नहीं किया। लीसा ये सब तो फ्री मिलते हैं ना। लीसा एज अ सपोर्ट अच्छी है, बट रेंज का प्रॉब्लम रहता है। टीम क्या रखूं इनमें अभी के लिए? तो थोड़ा सा ट्राई करो स्टैंडर्ड में से 5 स्टार निकालने का। तुम्हारा पहला स्टैंडर्ड में से 5 स्टार क्या आया, आ गया होगा ना वो? नहीं रुको, हेलो, मैं थोड़ा दूसरा गेम मिक्स कर गया हूँ। स्टैंडर्ड की पेटी चेक करो तुम अपनी। शिंगन का बिल्ड दिखाओ ज़रा मेरी शिंगन का बिल्ड पे यार यही F2P वेपन है, ये जो इवेंट से मिला था उसका। मैं ब्रोक का सॉन्ग ऑफ डेज पास चला रहा हूँ। 3-2 अटैक है, 180 ER है, C1 है तो 2 बार ई करता हूँ मैं इसका, बस इतना ही है।
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a
टीम क्या
few
रखो,
simple
टीम।
words.
ये थोड़ा
But
सा
why
हो
must
गया
the
ना।
listener grow weary when
स्टार्टिंग के
everyone
दिनों में
divulges?
फिशियल टेनारी चलाओ ना, फिशियल टेनारी चलाओ, और नोएल रख सकते हो, नोएल एज अ शील्डर अच्छी है, और एक हीलर कोई भी ले लो, बारबरा मिलेगी पहला क्वेस्ट करके, वही चला लो अभी के लिए। पहला 5 स्टार, मेन 5 स्टार निकालो यार पहला, मस्त वही सोच समझ के, फिर उसके राउंड टीम बनाना दूसरी। मेरा देख लो, देखता फ्री 5 स्टार से टेनारी ली, और कहाँ से ऐसा फ्री में, हमेशा गेम फ्री कभी नहीं देता है, पिछले 4 सालों में पहली बार फ्री दिया है गेम ने, बट अभी गेम ने फ्री दिया क्योंकि एनिवर्सरी है, और एनिवर्सरी के और प्रीमो वगैरह अवार्ड मिलेंगे। हम ऐसे फ्री देता नहीं है गेम बिल्कुल भी। अरे कुछ गलत कॉपी किया गया मैंने, 8878047055 मिस कर दिया था यार। टारेंटिटी 8 8 कैरेक्टर 6 नए प्लेयर हो भाई, तुम्हारा फ्रेंडशिप कम है। शाओ शाओ सही है, सिग्नेचर वामिलियन सेट है, 2000 अटैक, 87 रेट अच्छा है भाई, जितना रेट ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है भाई मेरे को देख के लोगों का। 4000 अटैक विद वेपन, नहीं स्काई वर्ड है, ग्लैड ग्लैड, अरे अटैक अटैक ठीक है। 152 ER, 152 ER में थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता होगा। वेपन क्या देता है, एलिमेंटल बोनस और अटैक, ठीक है। क्लोरैंड है, क्लोरैंड पे F2P ठीक है। इग्नोर करते हैं। कैच R5 एम्बलम 1700 रेट का, मैं 1 to 49 यार ठीक है, और बेटर हो जाएगा ये तो। चलो पीस नहीं मिलते होंगे एम्बलम के, ठीक है पता चल रहा है इनको, कहाँ मिलते हैं एम्बलम के अभी पीस। लॉस्ट प्रेयर एट रेट, स्पीड मिलता है, मर्चेंट अच्छा है, 29 HP थोड़ी सी कम है, 35 36 नहीं होता है नो एवरेज। रेट थोड़ा ज़्यादा बढ़ा रखा है, क्रिट रेट का कैलकुलेट दिया है क्यों शायद, है नहीं। डैमेज पे मतलब डैमेज आया ही नहीं क्या बाकी हो गए, आया तो है। ये अंडर 2000 पैर, आगे बढ़ते हैं। टाइडल शोडाउन R3, तुम पे वो नहीं है जो इवेंट से वेपन मिला था मेलुजीन वाला, मेलुजीन से वेपन जो मिला था वो लगाओ। 65 भी ठीक है, वैसे मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लगता 65, क्योंकि मिस करती है भाई, मेरे पे भी ना अभी बहुत मिस करती है मेलुजीन। गोल्डन 2 पीस या 4 पीस ट्राई कर रहे हैं यार। मिको पे प्रोटोटाइप, भाई याई मेरे को मेरी फेवरेट कैरेक्टर है, ऐसा अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है। 50 रेट बहुत कम है याई मेरे को। लायंस रोर चलो ये तो स्टैंडर्ड है, तुमने बनाए हो सकते हैं, नहीं बनाए हो सकते हैं। आर्केक यूज करते हैं। मेरा देखो, मेरा कैसे दिखाऊं मैं तुम्हें, अच्छा नहीं मेरा भी तो उसके लिए यूआईडी भेजो। मैं तो जनवरी से स्टार्ट किया, हाँ समझ रहा हूँ, वो फ्रेंडशिप तुम्हारा टोटल फ्रेंडशिप देख के देख लिया था मैंने, ये ना ये कैरेक्टर 8 मैक्सिमम फ्रेंडशिप लेवल, ये जितने ज़्यादा होता है
If
उतना
you
ज़्यादा
are
टाइम से
present,
बंदा खेल रहा है,
an
मतलब वही खाली क्या, जब कुछ होता नहीं है गेम में तो बंदा करता ही क्या है ना।
occupied. Perhaps we could stop a while at.
यूआईडी भेजोगे तो देख लूंगा, वैसे भी AR 16 पे तो क्या ही देखोगे ना, कुछ नहीं होता देखने का, तुमने प्रोफाइल पे अभी तक डाला भी नहीं होगा, अगर डाला भी होगा तो वो बिल्ड नहीं होंगे। मिनिमम रिव्यू करने के लिए AR 45 तो लगेगा ना, AR 45 पे आर्टिफैक्ट तुम ग्राइंड करना शुरू कर सकते हो। ये जो आर्टिफैक्ट्स होते हैं ना ये 5 स्टार वाले गोल्डन, तुम पे अभी एक भी नहीं होगा क्योंकि ये AR 40 से मिलना शुरू होता है, 45 पे गारंटीड मिलना शुरू होता है, वरना तुम्हें ऐसे 3 स्टार और ये सब ही होंगे। इनको लेवल अप करके इतना फायदा नहीं है, बट थोड़ा सर्वाइवल के लिए थोड़ा बहुत करना ही पड़ता है। अगर ऐसे ही तो ज़्यादा हेल्प चाहिए तो डिस्कॉर्ड ज्वाइन कर लो। डिस्कॉर्ड पे टाइम टू टाइम मैं ऑनलाइन रहता हूँ, मदद कर सकता हूँ, क्योंकि लाइव स्ट्रीम तो मैं
First to find gets to stake their claim.
पता नहीं
Seems
बीच
fair.
बीच में करूँगा, मतलब रोज़ करता हूँ बट होगा नहीं तो मेरी टाइमिंग और मेरी टाइमिंग तुम्हारी टाइमिंग सेम है। क्या है? अरे यार वो है। हाँ। 3 ही दिन हुए स्टार्ट। हाँ समझ रहा हूँ, AR-16 है, वही कितना ही होगा पता नहीं। क्या पता नहीं, भूल जाता हूँ यार मैं, मेरे को बस ये बीमारी है भूलने की, बाकी सब ठीक है। अबे टूटा क्यों नहीं है? नेटलैंड से सिजिल एक्सचेंज देखा? हाँ भाई हेलो, लेवल 11 है मेरा। बकवास करी मैंने, मुझे याद नहीं है कितना है मेरा, बट थोड़ा है, करा मैंने, दिखाता हूँ अगर मैं इस जगह पे जल्दी आ पाया तो। मेरा अब तुम इतना देख लो, 70 इतना इतना एक्सप्लोरेशन है तो सिजिल तो मिले होंगे ना मेरे को, डाले हैं मैंने इसमें। अभी मैं जाऊंगा नहीं क्योंकि ये क्वेस्ट में कैसे आने का है मेरे को याद नहीं, और मेरे को याद करना भी नहीं है, ये क्वेस्ट करके जाते हैं। मेरा पायरोक्लस खत्म है? नहीं हो ही नहीं सकता, अभी नेटलैंड पूरा आया ही नहीं। नेटलैंड पूरा आएगा ही नहीं, टावर मैक्स होगा ही नहीं, लेवल 6 मेगा से 6 से 7 मैक्स जाएगा अभी। अगर वैसे कह रहे हो 6-7 हो गया तो क्रेजी, बट स्टिल मैं तो नहीं है, थोड़ा सा मुश्किल है मानना ना। तुमने फिर इतनी जल्दी सारे स्टोरी भी कर दिए, सारे सारे क्वेस्ट खत्म कर दिए, सारे रीजन अनलॉक भी कर दिए, और उसके बाद सारे वही थोड़ा तो। तुमने क्या 3 दिन मिलकर लगातार खेली क्या? किसको किसको क्या नाम है? अगर खत्म कर दिया फायरलेस तो भाई बहुत सही है ना, ज्यादा ही खेला होगा तुमने फिर।
Shower me with praise.
मेरा
You've
खुद अभी
cleared
लेवल
your
4 का है।
name.
अरे मर जा यार। फाइंड अ वे टू इंक्रीज, भाई इंक्रीज करना है भाई।
As one with wind and cloud.
Seize the skies. Ready.
अबे कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा है ना। सही है यार, ये पूरा मेहनत करना पड़ता मेरे को इसमें चढ़ने के लिए। ये भी हो गया। लोकल लेजेंड्स मारे क्या पहले? मैंने टोटल 10 है सुना। 2 मारे मैंने, 2 नहीं शायद 3 मार दिए मैंने लोकल लेजेंड। एक यहाँ जो फटुई होते हैं, एक जो जहाँ पे एक वो लड़की होती है सर्फिंग वाली, और एक जो इस डोमेन के यहाँ पे फटुई एजेंट होता है ना। 3 मार दिए मैंने, बाकियों की लोकेशन मेरे को ढूंढनी पड़ेगी। तुम लोगों ने मारे क्या लोकल लेजेंड कोई? एक और शायद देखा मैंने यहाँ पे कहीं। अ, यहाँ पे देखते हैं।
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
आ रहा है यार, करने को नहीं।
Let's hope you put up a good fight. Stick around.
अबे नल्ला हूँ क्या मैं? वही वाले पे तो मैं जा रहा था जो मैंने मार दिया है। और किसी भी चलते हैं ना। मेरा एक्सप्लोरेशन भी 75% हुआ है। मतलब जितने आए हैं वो खत्म। स्टेट स्टैचू लेवल 5 हो गया है। हाँ 4 है मेरा। इस बार लोकल लेजेंड हार्ड है। 3 फटोई को मार, हाँ 3 फटोई मार दिए मैंने जो इधर होते हैं ना। हाँ बल्कि सबसे मुश्किल मेरे को वो टोटॉइस वाला लगा है भाई, क्योंकि भाई वो क्या घूम के पेलता है भाई, खत्म। कोको ही मार रहा था यार मेरी वो ऐसे।
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
47,000 HP है भाई कोको में, ऐसे 2 सेकंड में। हाँ क्या कर सकते हो। मार दिया लास्ट में, पर ट्राई हार्ड है। यहाँ पे भी यार कोई लोकल लेजेंड है तो हम तो पूछ नहीं रहे।
Yeah! Skyward!
टेस्ट मिल गई, चलो टाइम भी मिल गया।
Yeah! Skyward!
अबे इसके भी नखरे।
Perhaps one should invent some form of curio discernment mechanism.
ऐप थोड़ा चेंज हो गया। यहाँ पे बता रहा था ना उन लोगों ने। ऐसे नहीं मिलेंगे ना, शायद कुछ करना होगा उनके लिए। स्टोरी वगैरह में शायद कोई स्टोरी में खुलते तो नहीं है ना यार। अब ये क्या है दिक्कत भाई इसकी? बस कुछ होगा। किसी और लोकल पे बता तो मार पाए हम, जो ओपन वर्ल्ड में बस बैठा हो खड़ा हो कुछ हो भाई बस। यहाँ पे जाते हैं, यहाँ पे बता रहा है एक। मेरी चैट फिर स्लो लोड हो रही है, या तो एकदम से 3-4 आ जाते हैं या तो एक भी नहीं आता है, या तो फिर
Scatter!
डबल एनिमो रखने के फायदे तो है ना।
Yeah! Scatter!
वैसे तुम्हें पता है कि ये काजुआ मेरा इसी बार आया है, अभी आया है मेरे पास। मेरे पे था नहीं,
Yeah! Skyward!
इतने टाइम से खेल रहा हूँ, मेरे पे काजुआ भी नहीं था।
Yeah!
लेकिन
Skyward!
कॉल अप की फॉर्म Natlan tried the trial of precision. During this time, opponent will leap into the air using grappling hook, break or partner and the call down. अरे
Skyward! Scatter! This one is no weakling! Scatter! Skyward! Stray clouds strike a pose!
क्या मारना क्या था? मारना क्या था? हेलो मैं क्या? फालतू मार दो भाई।
Clouds high. The birds call.
Let my name echo in song! Into the shadows.
ये दिख रहा है वो।
I am defeated. Yoo-hoo!
One with nature.
पायरो लगेगा शायद।
Yeah! Skyward! Make way for the Adeptus!
Time to shine!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
Strike a pose!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Looted! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward!
Into the wind.
Let the world come alive!
Make way for the Adeptus!
खड़े हैं भाई इसके।
One with wind and cloud.
Ready! Shoot on sight. Boom! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Skyward! Yeah!
Wind strider. Ka! Clouds high. The birds come.
Let my name echo in song!
Stray clouds converge! Loot it!
Enough! Strike a pose!
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Ready!
कासवा से ही हो गया ना.
Maybe you have what it takes.
कुछ तो अचीवमेंट थी ना. क्या चैलेंज घंटा टेस्ट मिल रही है टेस्ट. यही जगह थी जो मैं इतना देख रहा हूँ भाई. मैंने तो अभी नोटिस करा. जो अबिस अबिस जैसी जगह लोग कह रहे थे ये हमें कैरियर लगा.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
मैंने अभी तक कोई भी क्रॉनिकल वाला क्वेस्ट नहीं किया ना. करने का था मेरे को. ये क्या पता नहीं. या तो ड्रैगन वाला क्वेस्ट है. 1 मिनट आया ना मैं.
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why must the listener grow weary whenever I begin to divulge them?
हाँ जाना है. तो
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Skyward!
नहीं एक है. अरे
Presently unoccupied. Perhaps we could stop a while at one's abode for some repose and conversation.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the
Who the... Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Oh, pardon. Is something the matter?
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists.
Hello, Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. That's right. We were just getting ready to look for that.
In that case, as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a dangerous journey.
Uh-huh.
As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory be that as it may, the journey to the island is full of untold perils and dangers. It would be nigh impossible for any average but you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our services. It just so happens that our mission as guides is to help visitors avoid danger, find shortcuts, and successfully reach their destination.
भाई इतना ही है तुम्हारा तो तुम बताओ कितनों को पहुंचाया है तुमने अपनी इस mysterious island में?
Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point I had to make perfect. Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic as riddles found on a lost treasure map. Only guides bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues. Tourists who rashly embark on their own often wind up lost and encounter unnecessary dangers.
भाई बंदा ऐसी बातें कर रहा है जैसे कि
But it seems like
सबको
fate has
पहुंचा
brought
देता है
us
भाई ये
together.
mysterious island में.
What say you to having me as your guide?
So how much will you charge us?
Not to worry.
I
I don't intend to charge any fees.
Wait, free?
So you'd be working...
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself, worth more than any amount of money.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him. All right, thank you. Then please...
Of course. Please,
Follow me.
follow me.
क्या चक्कर है कोने में ले जाके पैसा लूट लेगा ये मेरा? बार्गेनिंग करनी होती है क्या सारे को इसमें?
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
तो
Scatter!
चलो
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
फोटो फोटो मरने से पहले फोटो.
Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholas?
Really? Can we?
कहनी
Ahem.
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Atta?
Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is the elder Koholasaur. My senior here is... Atta is highly respected among the tribe and is far more knowledgeable than other Koholasaurs.
ओ पेट का नाम है इनके आटा. ठीक है भाई, मेरे घर में खाने को नाम कहते हैं आटा, पता है?
Therefore, we
खा
must
जाता हूँ
rely
मैं
on
वो.
Atta's insight to know how...
Really? But how do we do that? Can a Koholosaur...
You need only slowly approach Atta. Once Atta has confirmed your
हाँ.
scent, but no need to worry. The ability to interpret this language is one of the basic skills
चुप
required of
रहे
a
यार,
guide
अभी
from
तो
the people of the Springs.
जबरदस्ती का.
I can understand Atta's instructions and will
पूछा
lead
मैंने,
you on the
चुप
journey
रहे.
ahead.
चुप रहेगा तो कि नहीं?
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll
मैंने
be
सुन
10,000 mora per person.
10,000 मार रहा है भाई पैसा.
In order
In
for
order for
Atta
Atta
to
to
give
give
us
you insight, they
insight,
must
they
recall
must
their
recall
past,
their
which
past,
extent will be
which can
taxing,
be
blah blah
I'm
blah.
sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding our way, but as long as we reach the mysterious island, these
Oh,
costs will
ये
be
नहीं
quite
लेगा
trivial.
पैसा, बट ये जिन लोगों पे ले जाएगा वो
There
लेंगे
you have
पैसा.
it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch. Oh,
Oh.
Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Kaholosaur. But if we can get a receipt, that'll be proof that with that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt there.
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man.
अच्छा, क्या है? आज बात से बात कर मेरे. ये जंगली तो नहीं है?
Oh, Atta really didn't try to bite us at all.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Okay.
और मेरा आटा. अब ये लोग कुछ
Oh,
बोलेंगे.
Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course. Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to
हेलो
the next
भैया,
step.
हेलो भैया भाई. मिलन थापा जी, हेलो भैया मत बोलो यार, शायद तुम्हारी एज का हूँ मैं, क्या पता.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
हेलो वेर, क्या खेलते हो गेंशिन?
We still have a lot of the chief's more to use. Why don't we keep up the act and gather some more evidence? Paimon's curious what other tricks these scammers are using.
मैं 14 का.
These guys are going way too far. He keeps
अच्छा,
coming up with
एज
some far-fetched reasons to call the
भैया
evidence
बोले यार
right now.
भैया.
We could bring it straight to the chief and he'd definitely be. But after handing over all that Mora,
22 का हूँ मैं.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered.
oh, all right, then let's get going.
हाँ भैया, खेलता हूँ. न्यू प्लेयर है ना? क्या AR है तुम्हारा? AR एडवेंचर रैंक जो होता है.
Time to go.
This is the spot.
क्या लेवल है? 15 आजकल परसों में
Once
शुरू
we cross
किया
the
गया.
rushing water, the Atta's insights have already pointed us to the destination.
You mean we're almost there?
या तो
But there was.
As I
थोड़ा
said
बहुत
before,
कम
this is
खेलते
a
हो तो.
shortcut. If I took you on some arduous path
अगर
after all the Mora
3
you
दिन से
spent,
ज्यादा
that
लगा
would make
तो.
me look like a good guide, don't you think? Anyway, there's no time to lose. We need to get there before sunset.
हाँ हाँ ना, वही. क्या कुछ कैसी लग रही है गेम? अभी तक खेलोगे? गेम तो ऐसे बहुत बढ़िया है ना. एक वीक, हाँ. और तुम कोई फ्रेंड नहीं खेलता है होगा, इसका मतलब है ना तुम अकेले नई गेम ट्राई कर रहे हो. अभी अभी है, अभी है. मैं भूल गया क्या चीज का जवाब दिया तुमने. अभी है.
You mean?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as.
Hold on. Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island?
हाँ, मैं थोड़ा धीरे बोलता हूँ ना, थोड़ा ज्यादा बोल रहा हूँ मैं, फिर कंफ्यूजन हो
All
रहा है
that
मेरे
stuff
को ही.
about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any promises about what you'd find, and
अगर तुम्हें गेंशिन की कोई हेल्प चाहिए तो बताओ मेरे को. ऐसा 2 सेकंड में फिक्स कर देंगे हम.
We were
अगर वो ये है
Chief
तुम्हारा,
of the people of the
हाँ
springs to gather evidence of your scamming activities.
अभी
With these receipts,
10
your
मिनट
scamming
पहले
days are over.
खेला था। तो
You sure?
सही है सही है।
Let's see.
I took you all this way
गेम
just to buy enough time for the
स्टार्टिंग में
head
तो
writing to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you
गेंशिन
paid,
में थोड़ा
you
सा
want to
ऐसा है
report
ना
me
कि
for
तुम्हें
scamming
बस
tourists? Then be my
स्टोरी है
guest.
और
I'll
कुछ
just
तुम्हें
say that
ध्यान
I'm
नहीं
being
देना है
falsely
ना,
accused.
बस स्टोरी है
With
स्टोरी
that
है
settled,
स्टोरी है। थोड़ा सा
we'll be
बोरिंग हो
beginning
जाता
now.
है अगर तुम्हें स्टोरी अच्छी नहीं लगती है, मुझे स्टोरी टाइप के प्लेयर में हो तो।
He's trying to get away.
पर
Let's go after him.
तुम वो कर सकते हो, लेवल 22 तक पहुंचो। 22 के बाद तुम्हारा कॉप मोड खुल जाएगा। मेरे दोस्त भी नहीं है,
It's the
क्या
chief.
करूं? हाँ ना, समझ रहा था मैं। अगर एक हफ्ता तो मैं AR-15 पहुंचने लगा तो इसका मतलब तुम्हारे पास दोस्त नहीं होगा जो खेल रहा होगा ना, तुम अकेले ट्राई कर रहे होगे कहीं, क्योंकि पता नहीं होता है ना कि कब कहाँ इन्वेस्ट करना है, कितना
What's the
करना है,
chief doing
गेम
here?
खेलूं या डेडिकेशन दिखाऊं नहीं दिखाऊं।
I had dispatched others
ऐसे
to
प्रॉब्लम्स
secretly
होते हैं
trail.
अगर तुम अकेले हो तो।
Thanks to you, we can finally
खेल
confess the
सकते हो
most
तुम
scamming people.
मेरे साथ। अब अगर तुम्हें मदद चाहिए तो AR-22 पहुंचो ना जल्दी से। AR-22 पहुंच के
Convict me.
तुम,
How?
हाँ
They
फिर
don't
तुम
have
ग्राइंड
any
वगैरह में
evidence
मेरी
against
मदद ले
me.
सकते हो, मैं वर्ल्ड में आ
Even as
सकता हूँ, है ना,
Sorry to say
साथ में
it,
अपन
but
चीजें कर
you
सकते हैं।
got not to worry.
और
Let's
अगर तुम्हें
search
प्रीमो
him
चाहिए
first.
वगैरह उसके लिए तो पहले स्टोरी करो। स्टोरी पहले लीवे तक तो पहुंचो,
Hey, what are
लीवे
you
तक की
doing?
सारी स्टोरी करो, फिर
Keep your
तुम्हें
hands
इंटरेस्ट
off me.
आएगा।
That's
और
my lord.
फ्रेजाइल रेजिन वगैरह चीजें होती हैं जो अभी एक स्टोरी।
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you
मैंने एक
already
मिस्टेक
split the
मार
Mora
दी। क्या
before you
मिस्टेक?
let them here.
What do you
ये
mean?
क्या
The
हुआ?
Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were...
You.
So, there must be an explanation. There are no receipts. Take Mora from others by...
You.
We have witnesses standing...
Fine. Get.
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the tribe. I still don't understand how so many people
क्या
have been getting
मिस्टेक?
duped by them. You need only stop. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? Why? That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the springs ever found the treasure of the mysterious... I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. The answer, there is no shortcut to the island. And most people don't even meet the If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the springs, despite all of their ability, which is exactly why, even though the
मैंने
clues to the mysterious island are
AV10
open
पर
to the public,
इन्वेस्टिगेट
few have ever made it
स्नो
there.
माउंटेन किया था बट बार बार मर गया। तो उसमें मिस्टेक क्या है? कुछ नहीं थी, क्या हो गया? तो वो पहाड़ है ही ऐसा ही भाई, वहाँ पे बर्फ लग के मरते रहते हैं।
What is it?
मरना कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है गेम में, मरते रहते हैं।
Let me ask you
रिवाइव हो
something
जाओगे,
first.
टावर पे जाओगे ना,
What do you think
स्टैचू ऑफ 7 जो बड़े से टावर होते हैं ब्लू कलर के, उन पे जाओ, रिवाइव हो जाओगे।
Overcoming a lot of... And therein lies the key point. It's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the ones who accompanied him were not clients nor tourists. The legend also mentioned that only those willing to... Therefore, the
मिस्टेक नहीं यार ये
requirement to
कोई।
reach the... So that's the key. From what I can see, you and Paimon are exactly those kinds of friends. But unfortunately, neither of you are experienced guides. And if you were to hire someone else, then I'm afraid you could probably never place your lives in the hands of someone you met on a pure monetary basis. That's true. But don't feel discouraged. I believe that this beautiful land that I call my home will not disappoint you. Whether it's remote islands or ancient ruins, I'm sure they can also
स्टैचू
provide
का
you
तो
with plenty
आईसी
of
नहीं
exciting
टूटा। अच्छा,
adventures.
उसके लिए तुम्हें वो 3 होते हैं ना, कुछ 3
And let
आइस
me
तोड़ने
tell you
होते
a
हैं, सील
secret.
तोड़ने होते हैं
The
3,
elders
तब जाके खुलेगा ना आगे अंदर
maybe
का।
no matter. If you two want to go adventuring elsewhere, I can also give you some suggestions. Yeah, thanks
तुम्हारा
for that.
कॉप मोड खुल
I
गया
can
है?
understand. I
कॉप
won't
मोड
stop
खुलता
you if
कितने
you're
पे
still
यार? मैं तो
interested in
कंफ्यूज हो रहा हूँ,
finding the
16
island.
पे या
Register
22
from
पे?
a guide you can
16 पे
trust with
खुल
their
जाता है ना
lives.
यार शायद।
It appears you've already
अगर
made up your
तुम्हारा
minds.
खुल गया है तो फिर मैं तुम्हें वर्ल्ड में आके
Take
करवा
my
सकता हूँ ना
leave.
तुम्हारा
My assistants. Okay, bye-bye.
मिस्टेक इज माई कैरेक्टर दे टू इसका क्या है यार, वो तो टाइम के साथ तुम बढ़ा लोगे ना। देखो मैं बताता हूँ लाइव में ये चांद देख रहे हो ऊपर जो 231/200 है, ये रेजिन तुम्हें उड़ाने होते हैं टाइम टू टाइम, क्योंकि ये बढ़ते रहते हैं, ये इंक्रीज होते रहते हैं हर, जैसे ये ना हर 8 मिनट में एक आता है। पर ये तुम्हें किस पे उड़ाने हैं, इस ब्लू वाले सर्कल्स पे, ये हर जगह होंगे ना, यहाँ पे हमारे चैट में, यहाँ पे ऐसे रैंडम जगह पे होते हैं ये इन पे जाओ, ये करो ना। वो क्या है भैया, वो इनसे जल्दी डेवलप होता है और डेवलप के मटेरियल भी मिलते हैं। यूआईडी क्या है तुम्हारी, यूआईडी यहाँ सबसे नीचे लिखी है, ये जहाँ स्किल है ना मेरा, यहाँ नीचे ये यूआईडी दोनों सबसे, मेरा तो 24 है, में 250 है, तुमने एक फ्रेजाइल यूज कर दिया होगा। 250 कैसे हो, जब 60 होता है 260 हो जाना चाहिए था। मोबाइल प्लेयर से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, मैंने भी मोबाइल पे खेली है 2 साल ना, इसी पे मैं थोड़ा समझ। मोबाइल पे भी इधर ही नीचे लिखा होता है और राइट साइड में बॉटम में ना यूआईडी लिखी होती है। डिस्कॉर्ड है तुम्हारे पे, डिस्कॉर्ड है तो डिस्कॉर्ड ज्वाइन कर लो ना अगर मदद चाहिए तो, वो पे और लोग भी हैं जो खेलते हैं। डिस्कॉर्ड का लिंक नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में होगा, और फिर तुम मेरे को कभी भी टैग करके कुछ भी पूछ सकते हो, मैं वैसे ही बता दूंगा। डिस्कॉर्ड है मेरे पे, हाँ ना नीचे लिंक है डिस्कॉर्ड का, आ जाओ उसमें।
Sorry, we don't carry any black swimming floaters here.
But why? Black floaters look...
May I ask whether you've had some bad luck lately?
Well, yeah, sorta. The last pair of black floaters I bought ended up getting bitten by Coholosaur. I nearly drowned. Which is why I want to buy some new ones.
I knew it. I specifically asked an expert from
Join
the
कर
Masters
लिया,
of
हाँ
the
देखा
Nightland
मैंने,
about this once.
रोल भी
Black
डाल दिए
floaters bring
तुमसे।
bad luck.
Really?
Also, have you by any chance become...
Yeah, that's exactly how I've been feeling.
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blue swimming floaters. According to the experts, I'll even offer you a discount if you'd like. Just see it as a way of celebrating your luck taking a turn for the better.
You'd really do that? Then...
You got it.
Ahem.
Well, hello there! If it isn't the traveler...
It's been a while, Mulani. Was all that stuff you were saying just now really true?
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was wearing blue floaters, a group of Kaholasaurs came to the rescue and brought her back to shore.
Whoa, for real?
But let's get back to why you're here. Are you looking? Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests here, after all.
No, we actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the ledge.
A trip to the mysterious island.
Do you have any concerns, Mo?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep, your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely be able to...
Then I'll have to explain some things to you first. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle New, and he's the best guide in the whole tribe. But apparently, even he has never successful. With a good guide to lead the way, a journey should usually be fun and pleasant.
बहुत
However,
मिलना बहुत
going to the mysterious
क्या
island is
दोस्त मिलना बहुत
different,
मुश्किल दोस्त
and I don't
क्या
know if I can guarantee that.
अपन सारे दोस्त हैं यार क्या हुआ मेरे दोस्त को बुलाता हूँ तो डिवाइस नहीं देता अब डिवाइस प्रॉब्लम तो यार अब वो
But
तो
since it's you two asking, it's just my
डिवाइस
duty as a
प्रॉब्लम तो
guide to
औखत
explain these
गलत
things before I
का
officially
कुछ
agree.
कर नहीं
Paimon
सकते
thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but it's... Paimon will
पीसी
feel really
में
guilty to make a friend go through a
पीसी
bunch
में
of
फिर
trouble
भी
just for the sake of
थोड़े
finding some
कर
treasure.
सकते हैं हम प्लेबल बना सकते हैं बट फोन
Mulani?
पे
Whoa, what's the
मुश्किल है
hurry?
Come on,
अगर
what are you waiting for? Colo just got back to the
हेलो हेलो अन्नू भाई
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for me.
Who's Colo?
Oh, he's currently ranked as the #1 guide in the People of the Springs. Besides the tribe's first chief,
Really?
he's always out and about, so we don't get to see him often. Sounds like this. Let me put up the closed sign first. Okay.
मेरे पे हीरो का लेवल अप करने वाली किताब की कमी हाँ वही ये करोगे ना ये ब्लू सर्कल्स अरे चल दिया ये ब्लू सर्कल्स ले लाइंस कहते हैं इनको इनको इन पे मैं जाकर देखूंगा
Time to go.
Yeah, skyward.
जैसे ब्लू सर्कल्स होंगे ना इनको करना होता है और फिर ये एनिमीज आएंगे ना
Show me your courage.
Time to testify.
तो उनको फिर तुम्हें मारना पड़ेगा तुम्हारे लेवल पे तुम्हारे लेवल के आसपास ही बन जाएंगे तो मुश्किल नहीं होगा इतना और स्लाइम्स आएंगे ज़्यादातर तो ना
Yes, you are.
और फिर ये आ जाएगा ये टच ये है ना इसको क्लेम कर दो ना ये यूजर करके और तुम्हें ये बुक मिल जाएंगी यहाँ से ऐसे और ये इन्फिनाइट होती है ये आते रहेंगे बस ये रेजन खत्म है 20 लगते हैं एक को लेने के लिए
Yeah. Scatter. Skyward. Scatter. Yeah. Skyward. Scatter.
The crystals you
ये
asked
आपका
for can
डैमेज
only
तो
be found in
क्रेजी
caverns deeper than 500
इतना
meters
ये तो
underground. Here,
हमारा भी हो जाएगा
follow
यार
this. As for the people
थोड़ा
you
लेवल
asked me to leave
45 के
alone,
बाद से
they almost all got
डैमेज
lost in
इंक्रीज
a
होता है
cave. Next
उससे
time,
पहले
just save the
तो
trouble
स्टोरी
when we
है
go
थोड़ा सा ना
along. Indeed. Well done. No wonder he's the best. I
यार
wouldn't dare go
45
more than
तुम
200 meters down into
एक
a
हफ्ते
cavern
में
like
कर
that.
सकते हो अगर तुम खेलो ना सही से
I wonder how much he.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some
एक हफ्ता
pointers
और
from
पूरे
him?
एक दो दिन ज़्यादा
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trade secrets. He never tells anyone anything about being a guide.
Oh, okay.
But one day, I'll also be able to reach the island.
That's him, right? Do you really think you'll be able to get his help?
Allow me to do the... You must be the top guide of your tribe.
picture looks familiar. Oh, aren't those? They also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right? Seems.
The commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about...
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know. As long...
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
Yarazar on मेरा 250 डैमेज क्या
The
डैमेज तो
mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
तुम्हारे भी हो जाएंगे यार ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है ना टाइम की बात है वो
But first, please don't misunderstand.
You hear that? He wants...
In that case, Ko'olo's the only.
Since you want to visit the real...
Yes, I know.
अलग अलग कैरेक्टर होते हैं ना जो
I must reach that
अपने
out.
हिसाब से डैमेज देते हैं
You say you'd put your life in somebody else?
दिखाता हूँ मैं एक स्टोरी का
Why would I? Many guides in the tribe have received commissions like this. How do you think I reached the mysterious island?
Well, I'm different. I'm no ordinary.
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway at best. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. If that's the case, then you can find another guide in the tribe. For example... New student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back everything.
I have things to do now. Good.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher.
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island.
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the legend to the letter. Waiting for... The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for New, where's his proof? Why don't you wait until he's actually found the island before you start using his view?
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement was all about.
That Ko'olo seemed to harbor some kind of grudge against you.
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more upset.
Of course not. Uncle Nu has also argued with Ko'olo before, but it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something... after telling you about all the dangers with such a serious...
Actually, Paimon did think about taking our invite.
No, please don't do that. Actually, that is also a part of what Uncle Nu taught me as a guide. If you want a chance of reaching the destination together, you must first reach a consensus on the amount of effort that will... I always felt that my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo. So, as Uncle Nu's student, I've always wanted to complete the trip to prove his skills.
But don't you have that chance now, Mulani? If you'd agree to be our guide, with the help of the renowned traveler and his trusty companion,
जल्दी यार चलो भाई आइलैंड चलो
Come on, bring it in.
वो
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go, we should start preparing right away.
Oh, it's that scholar guy. Paimon...
Scholar guy? My name is Varamdra. Please.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too.
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since we...
I'm Mualani. Just as for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the requirements. We've only just met, and I'm not...
Oh...
स्टोरी को एंजॉय करना भी जरूरी है ना
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered many things outside of my field of expertise. It's understandable you're worried that we'll set off with you as ordinary travel companions, and I'll pay you the usual commission fees. In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility of being our guide. And even if something were to happen to us...
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree to such a careless deal.
So you still refuse? Fine. Kariel, put the Mora for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road ahead may be dangerous, so...
Varamdra?
Now he wants to go alone? Why?
Wait! don't do this in front of a guide. I can't let a tourist go on some dangerous journey all alone. Even my sweet mom would give me a harsh scolding if I had.
I'm so sorry for the
Don't say that. Although it'd be inappropriate to bring along two strangers I
मैं
just
दिल्ली से
met,
हूँ मैं यार।
there is another solution. How about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at the monument near the.
So you've decided to accept my offer?
कौन सा आइलैंड, कौन सा? ये तो
No.
स्टोरी का
My
सस्पेंस
plan
है कि
is to
कोई
use some
आइलैंड
of our
है।
time together
ये
to
नई
turn you
स्टोरी है,
from
नई वाली
strangers
स्टोरी में
into
कोई
friends.
आइलैंड है इन लोगों
The
का,
kind we can
ट्राइब का
trust with our
स्पेशल
lives.
मिस्टीरियस आइलैंड।
That's your plan?
वहाँ पे कोई पहुँच नहीं
Very
पाता
well.
है कितने
Wonderful.
भी। और एक
Have
कभी
a
जस्ट एक बंदा
wonderful
मिला,
night.
वो पहुँच गया ना,
Thank you so much.
तो वो ऐसे तरह शो कर रहा था कि
Pretty sure only Mualani
टाइम
can come
पास
up with a
करने
plan like
और
that.
बड़े से बड़े लोग नहीं पहुँच पाए, बट वो
We need to
पहुँच
get
गया,
started on our preparations.
अकेले
Come
पहुँच
with
गया।
me.
ये वो प्रूफ दे रहा था, और जो जो थोड़े रिस्पेक्टेड लोग हैं उनका मजाक उड़ा रहा था। चलो भाई, अभी डैमेज की बात होगी ना, चलो डैमेज दिखाता हूँ। आई एम फ्रॉम नेपाल भाई, क्रेजी भाई, नेपाल से बंदे देख रहे हैं लाइव स्ट्रीम भाई। देखो अब इसमें ना डैमेज अकेला बंदा डैमेज नहीं करता है ना, ये टीम गेम है, में सपोर्ट्स लगते हैं। हमारे कुछ कैरेक्टर होते हैं जो बफ करते हैं, कुछ जो हील और बफ दोनों करते हैं, कुछ जो सब डीपीएस जो एक्स्ट्रा डैमेज देते हैं और बफ करते हैं, या तो सब डैमेज करते हैं ना, तो वैसे ही
Let's light it up.
पहले एनर्जी लेनी जरूरी है।
Huh?
And step. Nice and spicy.
हो गया इस लास्ट वाले का। 11,000 देखा था ना तुमने अभी क्या बोली? क्या लग रहा है तुम्हें कितना जाएगा? 11,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40? काठमांडू भाई, क्रेजी काठमांडू। पता है काठमांडू मैंने एक मेरे पेट का नाम रखा था कभी, ऐसे पता नहीं किसी ने बोला था, मेरे को और लोगों ने बोला, उसने बोला इसका नाम काठमांडू रख दे, और फिर मैंने सही में उसका नाम काठमांडू रख दिया था। अच्छा लगता है मेरे को नाम।
Teamwork is dreamwork.
चलो भाई,
Watch out.
तो
This
ना
one's got
60,000
your name on
एक
it.
मंथ करता है।
Coming at ya.
वही हर कैरेक्टर का अपना डैमेज होता है ना, कुछ जो डैमेज होते हैं वो धीरे धीरे बिल्डअप होते हैं, कुछ होते हैं जो इसके जैसे तुम्हें ऐसे स्टैक करना पड़ता है ऐसे, और कुछ होते हैं जो तुम एकदम से मार के क्या कहते हैं उसे, छोटे डैमेज होते हैं बट मल्टीपल इंस्टेंसेस होते हैं ना, तो बहुत छोटे छोटे होते हैं बट बहुत
Sunglasses are great
ज़्यादा
at
होता
keeping
है
the
वो।
sand out of your eye.
जैसे कि मैं अभी जो यूज़ कर रहा था, ये कोई प्रॉपर टीम नहीं है, इसकी प्रॉपर टीम नहीं है,
Time to broaden the horizons again. The threads of your
बट
fate
मैं
lie
ये
in my...
यूज़ नहीं करता क्योंकि अभी डिप्लॉय नहीं हो रहा है, क्योंकि इसके लिए तुम्हें हील नहीं होता है इस टीम में, ये सिर्फ डैमेज की टीम है। हाईएस्ट डैमेज 4,900, इससे हमारा तो नहीं इतना 4,94,000। मेरा हाईएस्ट डैमेज अगर मैं बताऊं तो 1,15,000, ये मेरा हाईएस्ट है आज तक का। ट्राई कर रहा हूँ मैं स्कोर बढ़ाने की, बट इतना ही है अभी के लिए मैच तो।
Ozzy, my dear familiar.
Ozzy? What's gotten into
कौन कौन से
you?
5 स्टार है
Her
तुम पे?
Majesty beseeches you to unfurl your blessed wings, and with them blot out the heavens, plunging the world into eternal night.
If you didn't bring your parasol with you, that's your own fault, main Fräulein.
इसकी स्किन है ना मेरे पे, मैं यूज
My flesh is. Hey, Alafa.
मेरे
I've
कैरेक्टर
got
ने
some
तो
business for ya.
20 पॉइंट लेवल 20 क्योंकि हाँ वो AR का
We've
होगा
been
ना,
over this before.
क्या
The
कोड
name's
होगा?
Yellowfack.
I know. It's just that Lafa sounds so.
Well, since you're
वही
the customer
स्टोरी
here,
करो,
I
ज्यादा
guess
सोचो नहीं,
whatever
स्टोरी
floats your
करो, स्टोरी खत्म कर दो और जल्दी
I need
जल्दी।
a king
और
content with all
चेक
the
करो कि तुम्हारा
accessories.
कॉप खुला है
boat.
कि नहीं।
Another commission, huh?
कॉप खुला है तो
Just so you know,
बताओ,
a
फिर
full tent
अपन
according to
आके
your
एक दो को
standards
इसमें हेल्प कर सकते हैं।
How much are we talking?
Don't worry about the cost.
थोड़ा
I'll take
जल्दी
that.
फायदा, क्योंकि तुम्हारे शायद अब आर्कॉन वो होगा ना, आर्कॉन को लॉक हो गया होगा, साइड कुछ करने होंगे, साइड कुछ पहले जो
Let's make this
ड्रैगन
clear,
स्पाइन वाला
Traveler
है,
and Paimon.
और वो स्टार्टिंग के लिए
We're
बहुत
not working
थोड़ा
together like this is a hired
कंफ्यूजिंग भी है,
committee.
मुश्किल भी है, हीलर होता नहीं है लोगों
We're
में।
traveling as close friends who trust.
That's what I thought. Honestly, I can be a little picky when it comes to camping equipment, and I don't want my friends to be paying. We're ready, Lafa.
Your total is 200,000 mora.
Isn't that still a lot for you, Moon?
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either sleep out in the open, tired and weary, or simply spend a week's worth of pocket money and completely solve that problem.
You call that a week's worth of pocket money?
That's not important. We still need to buy some equipment from another store. Come with me.
पहले स्टोरी करो, स्टोरी में थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्ट आएगा ना तो गेम और बढ़िया भी लगेगी, फिर हम कैरेक्टर बिल्डिंग और डैमेज की बात करेंगे ना। तब तक बस ये रेजन उड़ाने का याद रखना, ये सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है, ये रेजन उड़ाना बहुत ज़रूरी है। और फ्रेजाइल रेजन मिलते हैं, वो बिल्कुल भी मत यूज़ करना। फ्रेजाइल रेजन कैसे होते हैं, ये फ्रेजाइल रेजन लिखा होता है, तो ये यूज़ नहीं करना है कभी भी, AR-45 से पहले यूज़ नहीं करना है। अगर तुमने डिस्कॉर्ड ज्वाइन किया है तो जब बताते रहना चीज़ें।
Afternoon, Uncle On.
अगर अच्छा लग रहा है
You call me uncle, but I'm
कोई
old
लाइव
enough to
स्ट्रीम
be
तो
your
सब्सक्राइब भी कर लो यार।
grandfather,
Because you're still young, Uncle On. Hey, can you help me find something kind of rare?
All right. What are you looking for?
A record player. Specifically, the kind that's convenient.
Oh, that model is pretty rare indeed. I thought it'd be nice to keep it as a prized collectible in the shop.
Uncle On?
Just don't break it, okay? I'll even buy it back from you when you're done with it.
Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player? Does that mean we need to buy some records too?
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Wind Strider.
Hey, Paka Paka.
Mualani? Have you finally decided to release a record of your—
You'd be the first I'd sign with if I ever did, but not today. I just want to buy a record. The one you've been keeping from customers and listening.
Uh-huh? That's a pretty rare record, you know? Besides, I haven't—
Maybe I can think of a way to connect you with a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind to release a
Whoa! Then we could produce some really wild tunes!
Nice. That's the record also accounted.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some advice once, and apparently, playing—
Is that really a thing? Well, if it doesn't cost much, that's a nice way to make the trip.
You know how it goes, Mualani. 20,000 mora for this record. That's the best I can do.
Deal.
Looks like Milani really is rich.
that should be about everything we need to buy. Next is...
What's wrong, Mulan?
Next, I need to find my teacher and get the map to the... Besides the legend left by the first chief, there's also a map. Well, not just a regular map. It's full of strange symbols, almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. Guides. The chief made several copies of the map and distributed them to the first members of the tribe. The copies were to be passed down to future generations, which brings us to today. The day I officially...
Whoa. Hearing that is also making Paimon feel a little nervous.
Yes, but the thought of having you two by my side somehow makes me feel a lot better. We won't let Uncle...
That's right! Let's go and find...
Afternoon, Uncle New.
A surprise. Then you must be here to finally pick up the map.
You saw right through me, as always.
Did you forget that you had mentioned these two to me before? The ones who went to the Night Kingdom with you. It's just then. My feelings are a little...
Huh?
Do you think that I'm still not ready yet, Uncle New?
No, I believe you are the best guide in your generation. It's just that, after all, the journey to the mysterious island is no easy feat for any guide of the people of the spring.
Don't worry. With our help, Mualani will definitely be able to find the mysterious island.
Yeah. This time I'll definitely be able to prove that Ko'olo is no better than Uncle New.
Don't misunderstand. Since you've made up your minds, I won't try to stop you. It's just... our mission as guides has never been to prove anything. There is only one thing we must do.
I understand, Uncle New.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman. Take good care of it. You must return it to me when you get back from the mysterious island.
Was this made with spinel fruit? A fruit?
Right, which is precisely why it's so effective.
You really know me best, Uncle New. All right. Traveler and Paimon, tomorrow we'll set off.
Yay! Paimon can't wait!
Goodbye, final points for them. Goodbye.
It's about time to meet up now. Let's head to the spot Mualani mentioned.
Time to go. Time to go.
Traveler, Paimon, over here.
You're here, Mualani! Oh, and those strange scholars are here too.
Good morning, you two.
Morning!
So when are we leaving?
Seems you're as excited as a child before the start of...
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible. You know this is no leisurely spring stroll.
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guide. Our journey.
Yay!
First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh.
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from the mysterious island and set up this place. The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray to our ancestors.
Is there any theoretical basis to support that claim?
A theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's an essential... Very good. You didn't try to argue with me over something that you aren't knowledgeable about. That's very professional of you.
Sure, but since this practice doesn't have an empirical basis, I won't be able to include...
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart under your gaze.
It really feels like we're about to embark on a...
Now, please get ready. We're going to look for the first clue.
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many gather. Like a party.
Huh?
Watch this!
By royal
As one with wind and cloud!
Hey!
Into the shadows. If these items are unclaimed, we may take them without controversy.
Wow, there are a lot of
As expected, the first clue is related to the Hoyolab.
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can deduce that the first clue is related to the Kaholasaurs. But they often end up when the first chief created the map. He left a special mark for this part. It's a code that the tribe uses to indicate a herd of them. So it'll be impossible to gain any leads from just finding one or two stray
You're a real pro at this, Mulan.
But according to the information I've been able to find, Kaholasaurs don't like gathering as herds.
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the Springs would know. It's almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Still, as soon as the season changes, unless you're a guide who's always running across Natlan, it would be very rare to ever—
This is a thing? I need to note this down right away.
According to what I've deciphered from the map, a clue is hidden deep in that—
But to get there, won't we have to get through the herd of—
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them. They're gathering together with their friends, so I'm sure they don't want to be disturbed.
You mean we're going to have to walk through the Koholosaur herd?
Given we've agreed to work together, everyone should do their part. However, Karia has been attacked by Koholosaur, but it shouldn't be a problem at all for me. Let's have Karia wait here, and I'll take over all the tasks that were
No worries. We actually need someone to stay and look after the luggage, so we'll leave that to you two. Traveler, Paimon.
Is that so? Then...
And now I understand how much you care for your assistant. Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Koholosaurs sure seem on guard.
Given you've already used the information provided by the map to deduce that the clue is in that valley, why don't you simply chase them away?
First of all, the elders of the tribe have always warned us to never hurt the Koholosaurs. Doing so will almost certainly bring bad luck. And secondly, you can't just show up and intrude on others' gatherings, much less make them leave.
But on what basis?
Okay, so can we figure out another way to enter the valley?
There must be a way to enter the valley without startling them. It'd take a while for me to come up with a solution on my own, so...
Let Paimon think. Oh,
According to the map, the clue is right in the middle of the Koholosaur herd. Even if we try to approach from the other side, we'll just...
this is tricky.
Karia, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over between Varamdra and the others. I'm sure you must have some ideas of your own.
Me? All right. When Varamdra decided to look for leads on the Koholosaurs, I wanted to help. And so I also looked up some info. I discovered something very interesting. We thought that but I'm not sure.
Oh, that...
You can just call me Kari.
In that case, please stay here and keep an eye on the luggage. Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the herd. If the Koholosaurs have a keen sense of smell, then even if we try to sneak around and stay out of sight, they'll still notice us once. But this plant can help us solve that problem. Because it's fragrant, we can apply the plant's extract to our bodies and trick their sense of smell.
So, we're gonna rub plant...
Don't worry, it's also good for your skin.
Oh, Paimon feels all wet and slimy.
Perfect. Okay, let's try to make our... Be sure to stay out of sight.
लड़की बोलेगी अब मस्त करो देखिए
What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Koholosaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger.
now.
How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Wait here. Follow me and stay close. Careful! Don't startle them. They must be getting close.
Look, a bunch are gathering around that rock.
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and talk about something fun? Too bad I can't understand what they're
But Paimon thought guides from the people of the spring.
Sounds like someone has been trying.
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock? It looks like some kind of drawing.
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals. That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them. Let me try to copy it down.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey now, right?
I see. Had we chosen to drive the Koholosaurs off, then we never would have found this lead. Seems there was a logical basis for everything you said after all.
Has he always been this way, Miss Cart?
He's just obsessed with his research.
At least this has shown that my judgment is correct. I've proven my trustworthiness. And so, there should be no need for us to argue next time.
Yes, I understand. And I suppose that'll help us avoid wasting time.
Mulamani really knows how to lead our group.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover our next destination. Now, what does this pattern represent?
Hard to tell. Paimon certainly doesn't have any idea what it's trying to...
Aha! I got it. Though the lines are kinda rough, I can still see that they represent the boundaries between the water and the land at Jadeskirt Knoll. Find our next destination.
Really? You got all that just from some rough line?
Well, intuition is also a part of it. Maybe I've just seen too many maps. All right, break time is over. Okay, this is the place.
So, where do we go next?
I'm not completely sure yet.
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something to say again.
If you have any suggestions, then please feel free to...
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating is a...
That is a possibility. But I don't remember anyone from the tribe setting up a spirit door around here.
According to my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. The dragons living in Natlan also used a similar device, long before the humans. Speaking of which, the spirit doors your tribe uses may have been built imitating the dragon ones.
Oh, I remember now. Uncle New did mention this possibility to me before.
After learning about the legend, I realized that it was connected to my research. And so, I looked up a lot of related Even though I haven't found an exact route to the mysterious island, I'm fairly certain I've deduced the geographical features of the island's surrounding areas. Firstly, it's at an intersection between water and land. And secondly, there should be a high concentration of phlogiston. My research indicates that the Spirit Way was originally a natural phenomenon caused by the flow of phlogiston. Therefore, the area must contain many potential Spirit Ways.
Oh, amazing!
Now everyone's contributing.
You flatter me. If my theory is correct, we should already be very close to the mysterious island. Once you've unlocked the mechanism, we'll be able to derive the island's location.
All right. Then let's start searching for the dragon's spirit door.
That's just a quick and easy name. I won't be able to include it in my thesis. Given the dragons used the device long before the humans, we should stick with a name that references no human concepts. Calling it a phlogiston node would be much more appropriate.
Then let's start searching for the phlogiston node. Speaking...
If I'm not mistaken... Look that way!
Whoa! It started glowing
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. The light does remind me, but according to the map, there should be 2 more phlogiston nodes. Let's keep searching, everyone.
Let's
Show
hope
me
you
your
put up a
moves,
good
reveal-
fight.
Into the wind.
I see everything.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Ready.
Time to go.
Paimon sees it! Oh, but it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there.
Follow the wind. Yeah.
We finally found all of...
Great work, everyone! Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing.
Is there something...
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. But this one requires someone to stay and keep up. Also, according to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch between different phlogiston nodes to change the path of the spirit. If we don't operate the nodes properly, then the people on the spirit way will come tumbling from the sky.
Isn't that super dangerous?
In theory, the process should be very safe, but only if the 3 phlogiston nodes are each being operated by someone.
Do you think you'd be able to operate it? I just tried, and it clearly requires more skill than a typical spirit.
Though I've never tried before, I've read a lot of information and theoretically should be able to properly control it. Huh? But in theory...
If Varamdra can't control it, then that also rules out me.
Okay, well...
After all the adventures he's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
Alright. Then it'll be up to the Traveler to stay here and operate the phlogiston node. I'll let you know when we need to switch nodes. Just make sure you quickly head to the...
Wait, but handling it this way sounds even more dangerous.
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water. I'm pretty good at swimming, so I'm not afraid if I end up...
But it's so high! And you'll be falling so fast! If we don't manage to reach a node in time, or if we make a mistake...
Do you still remember the promise we made before we left? Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since you two are willing to trust me, the
Alrighty. Please be careful.
Now switch to the spirit way on the right! Please, activate the next node! ahead. Switch to the next spirit way. Traveler, get to the next node!
Got it! Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. Mualani, we've taken care of the final node. Please be careful.
That was perfect.
You were amazing, Mualani. There were a couple of moments Paimon thought it was over.
I'm confident I could do it all over again. Wait.
Oh no, you're right.
It appears the phlogiston nodes here need to automatically recharge. Once they're activated, they'll be unusable.
In that case, no matter what happens next, we have to seize our chance. Otherwise, who knows how long we'll have to...
Do you hear that?
The weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the water.
Yes, we need to get to higher ground and take a look. Hey, look over there!
Whoa, there's a giant whirlpool over there.
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Huh? What?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one possibility. To reach the mysterious...
No way!
Forgive me for being frank, but as a guide of the people of the Springs, I'm sure you understand the danger of such a vortex.
Yes, I know. But whether it's the information deciphered from the map, or the direction of the spirit way that I observed in the... Everything points to the path ahead being hidden.
And what if you're wrong?
Rondra.
I'm not trying to be unreasonable. Unfortunately, I'm very knowledgeable in this area. The spirit ways must have affected the nearby bodies of water and lowered the water level. That's why the whirlpools appeared. At this rate, some of the land that was once under... So, our goal should be the shallow waters.
He does seem to have a point.
I can't find any evidence to refute your claim for the moment, but...
Then it seems like it's time for our collaboration to come to an end.
But didn't we all agree to trust each other?
I have reached this conclusion based on my field of expertise, and I cannot deny it. Even if you...
No, I refuse.
You...
Letting your clients separate themselves from the group in the middle of a journey will result in the worst luck possible. I will not agree.
Then we can implement the plan I proposed at the very beginning. You're not my guide, and as such, you don't have to take responsibility.
Oh, but you can't do that once you've traveled together as a group. If you were to leave now, we'll all be hit with bad luck. It's now beyond both our control. How about this? You and Karia wait here. We'll go first and investigate the world. I know you like to explain everything with theories and logic, so let me build my case first, and then I'll come back to convince you.
Well...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get going. I have a high hope.
Whoa, the massive whirlpool is up ahead.
Do you also think that this is a reckless decision?
Well...
It's okay. That's completely normal. Actually, I completely understand how Varamdra feels. This is just how it is to be a guide. The tribe's experiences passed down from generation to generation are what give us the ability to guide our guests through hardships. This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. But it also means that we must bear the consequences of our mistakes. Although I'm pretty convinced that all the leads we have collected are pointing us to the whirlpool, I still don't. If the scholars still choose to reject my plan, I won't have the confidence to ask them to only do as I say. The same goes for the two of you. You are the commissioners, so if you think this is too risky, then it's perfectly reasonable if you want to end the trip. The good news is that I know the way back to the tribe very...
Mualani?
Traveler.
That's right. You've trusted us before, Mualani. Besides, it's gonna take more than a whirlpool to scare the two of us. We all managed to make it back from the Night Kingdom. After an experience like that, what's so scary about being sucked into a...
Aw, Paimon. Come on, bring it...
All right. Let's investigate this whirlpool and see if we can gather any info. Matters of luck aside, he definitely knows a lot about geography, and we'll need him on the team.
I know, it's just that we can't see much from here. I'll get closer to the water and
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon, or does the whirlpool seem to be...
You're right. Maybe it's just like the phlogiston nodes and can only be active for a certain amount.
That means we need to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karya? What are you doing?
I tried to persuade him, but Varamdra insisted on verifying his theory. He said that the water to the south was about to be shallow enough to wade through. But after he took a few steps, the water suddenly began to surge and he was swept away. I'm not much of a swimmer, so
Oh, why did this have to happen now? Can we still make it in...
No time to hesitate. I'll get in the water and rescue him. Just tell me which way he went, Let's ride!
Help!
That way? He's been pulled away by the current! Not here either. The current is too fast! We found him! Karya came and found it.
Oh, there they are!
Varamdra, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Oh, didn't I tell you to wait?
Judging by the changes in the water's surface, the path to the mysterious island wouldn't be around for long. It's just... I didn't expect...
Right, who knows if we can make it back in time now?
Seems we missed our...
Why would you give up on such an opportunity?
How can you say that? It's already bad enough that you had to be left behind. Do you think I'd let anyone in...
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karya. I think if I reactivate the nodes, that will... The only problem is that we still don't know exactly when we'll be able... It's already getting late now. And we've been on the move for a whole day. As your guide, I suggest we make camp first and have a good meal. We can talk about...
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry. Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very sensible. It won't interrupt while everyone's busy...
We have plenty of tasty things to eat. Let's just find a suitable spot to make camp.
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help...
Go ahead. I'll take care of the fire. Oh, and here's a little camping tip. It's best to set the tent upwind from the campfire. What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect for camp.
It really hits the spot. You're a great cook, Mualani.
Karya helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some credit too.
No. I'm just happy I was able...
Huh? What was that sound?
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on. Listen. Not bad.
Wow, so it really works! Paimon thought you were just playing it for—
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our ancestors is hidden in various customs. It's always better to trust our traditions.
Huh. Guess that makes sense.
In a sense, this trip to the mysterious island is also a custom left behind by the first chief of the tribe. I wonder what kind of experience he's trying to share with—
Yeah, Paimon would like to know—
Even though I've heard my parents tell stories since I was little, I actually don't know too much. It's said that he was the first person to make a map of Natlan. And even the first person to become friends with the Koholasaur.
That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah. There isn't a place in Natlan that he didn't visit. Even the most remote part. Even now, no one has even come close to his reputation and status as a guide. His trip to the mysterious island is the most legendary of all his accomplishments. But oddly enough, after returning from the mysterious island, he laid aside his yearning for adventure and chose to settle down. That's how the tribe was— It really makes me wonder what the journey meant to him. A camping trip shouldn't be this stuffy and quiet. Everyone needs to help make it more— How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party.
If we're going to go plunging into that whirlpool tomorrow, then wouldn't it be best to try to rest and
Now's not the time to be a party pooper. You ought to agree to ideas from the one who rescued you.
Yeah, she's right.
All right. So what do the rules
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules. Everyone just needs to have a good time. How about this? I'll ask everyone a question, and then we'll take turns.
Okay, sounds fun.
So, for the first question, what's the purpose—
Oh, we were just talking about—
Let's hear everyone's ideas, and maybe we can figure out what the first chief was thinking.
Paimon can go first. If you ask Paimon what the purpose of a journey is, it'd definitely be about treasure. And all kinds of delicious— Most importantly, it's about making the trip together with your companion.
Yes, I can't agree more. Okay, next person. How about you, Traveler? You sure are taking your time thinking about it. Oh, I get it. You must have passed through many nations before making it to Natlan. It's quite possible that your experience traveling is more than what I have as a guide. It's understandable that you can't explain it off the top of your head. Why don't I circle back to you later? You can tell me once you have a clear answer. Next, let's hear what Karya has to say.
Me? If you ask about my travels, well, this is actually my first time traveling.
That doesn't matter. This is a party around the bonfire, not some research
All right. If I had to say what the meaning of a journey is, I'd say it provides an opportunity for true companion. Before you reach the destination, you don't need to think about anything outside the trip itself. As long as you stick together with your companions.
Yeah, I get it.
Paimon too!
Uh-huh. I hope that didn't sound—
All right.
All right, if you insist. In my opinion, our goals and dreams in life are all in pursuit of what we call results. The so-called journey is but a path that leads to these results. So, the greatest meaning of a journey lies in managing to find the right result.
Not sure I completely get what—
There's nothing difficult to understand. It's the same as the decision of your first chief. He must have discovered enough valuable results after visiting the mysterious island to decide that he should end his journey. Once you've achieved the results you want, any additional journeys would become all but meaningless. Before coming here, someone had stolen the results of one of my research projects. All that person had to do was sign his name on my achievements, and he was able to take all of the honors. All my effort vanished into the air as though it never— Do you understand now, Miss Guide? Without results—
I sympathize with your situation, but I'm afraid I can't agree with—
I don't need your sympathy. As long as I can reach the mysterious island and find the correct results, my pain and struggles will become just another What happened during the day already proved that my theories were wrong. so I'm willing to trust your judgment. I apologize for our previous... I must make it to the mysterious island, and if I have to entrust my life to someone else to achieve that...
Was that actually supposed to be an apology?
Actually, there's a saying among the guides of the people of the Springs. If the goal of the journey was to reach the destination, then you should have never left the house to begin with. Because the final destination of every journey is your home. It would be disrespectful of my duties as a guide if I were just taking tourists straight to where they wanted to go. It's my hope to also make everyone feel happy along the way to their destination. That is what I would truly call a journey. And that...
Just as you don't agree with me, I can't agree with your point of view either.
I'm not too worried about that. After all, another purpose of traveling is to help people understand...
What sort of logic is that?
All right, that's it for this round. Since it's still early, how about we tell some horror
Huh? Paimon slept so well. Oh, Mulan and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to.
बाकी क्विज अपन कल से शुरू करेंगे ना, कंटिन्यू करेंगे अभी। ठीक है, तो लंबा क्या फिर कल करते हैं आगे का कंटिन्यू। बाय।